Are you a recent high school graduate, a newly formed holographic lifeform, or an escapee from an asteroid penal colony? Then why not consider enrolling at the all-new Starfleet Academy? At the all-new Starfleet Academy, you'll receive the best medical care forced upon you by our emergency medical hologram.
I think I swallowed my comm badge.
Already?
Ow!
Don't be a baby.
Our curriculum includes lectures by the finest Starfleet officers, who were drummed out of the service nearly 800 years ago, but had to be retained because of HR's non-discriminatory policies.
Okay, here's an easy one. The name of this cadet.
While we don't want you to feel any academic pressure, you'll be expected to perform at an insanely high level on day one.
What is happening?
And being a green and experienced recruit, you'll handle sensitive interstellar diplomatic negotiations that no one in their right mind would want you to. At Starfleet Academy, we only have the highest regard for military discipline and protocol through our entire staff, starting with our Chancellor.
Regulation footwear is a requirement.
Yeah, I heard that. I just don't like wearing them if I don't have to.
So apply today at www.yourfuturesucks.starfleet.org.sf.bz. Starfleet Academy. We survived the burn, but we probably shouldn't have.
Be the captain of your own destiny at Starfleet Academy. What does it find these people?
Hold on to your coordinates, Sister Sisto. We're going to have to walk.
Chancellor, we were basically naked.
No.
Welcome to today's episode of What Alex Kurtzman Wants to Make Other Than Star Trek.
Yay, they're being zapped out of existence.
Oh, good. Violate the
So far, Alex Kurtzman wants to make Star Wars, and now in this episode, he wants to make Wednesday and Hogwarts. I am not kidding. This is episode 3 of Starfleet Academy. No, it doesn't get any better.
which is what the Chancellor was trying to tell us.
This is...
An eyeball.
I have to go through a whole
cloning
Ocean's
his
11 style
eyeball now.
heist.
Completely naked. Everybody was looking at us like we were insane.
Like temporal mechanics to achieve. Oh boy. Okay. Whoa, that's a lot.
You guys are crazy. Okay, first things first. I already ranted and raved like a crazy person about...
Japanese researchers created an intelligence test that pitted humans against chimps.
Oh, I already ranted about the fact that Tignataro and the Klingon Jem'Hadar lady are in a relationship, which has really nothing to do with the problem of the whole show. The show has the problem to do with the show. They want to create a rivalry between the Starfleet cadets and this war academy that sprang up after the burn.
Captain of your own destiny at Starfleet Academy. What does it find these people?
Because that was such a thing in Discovery. Oh, also, what is that QR code? I am battling metastasized cancer. I need about $2,500 a month just to meet my basic expenses and needs and everything. And thank you guys so much for rocking out the GoFundMe. You guys are awesome. And we're about halfway there. If we can get that fully funded by, let's say, the end of February, which is a great deadline to get that next surgery, I really, really, really appreciate it. And I will keep ranting about Starfleet Academy until then, because why not? They're going through pranks and hazing like it's Police Academy.
Perhaps we were a bit overzealous. Overzealous?
Or any, take your pick. Take your pick of any 80s rivalry where they have camps or schools or teams where they just take turns, Revenge of the Nerds, all of it. But Holly Hunter is quirky and lays down barefoot while she's talking to people and giving orders.
An eyeball.
Instead of being in a place where we're learning de-escalation and defusing, to begin with, they have to bring this in like it's a new concept because the warring school has been a warring faction since the burn, and Starfleet is more about war and instead of peace, and I really don't like that. So, there's only 3 instructors at the school other than Holly Hunter. Jet Reno.
Yay, they're being zapped out of existence.
Oh, good. Violate the
Who's Tignataro. The Jem'Hadar Klingon lady, who's her wife.
Captain of your own destiny at Starfleet Academy. What does it find these people?
And maybe their species is supposed to be weird and quirky.
Spoon at 12 o'clock, and then softly fold the...
whoever the crap this other guy is, maybe war shouldn't be coming at them from all sides. You're on the same team. Hayes are good guy cadets who don't even want to be there and don't get along with each other. That's the other thing. Our cadets don't even get along with each other.
What do you expect?
I expected you to not use my family shit against me.
This is more of an episode of Wednesday where they're playing pranks and things and getting back at each other under the instruction of Holly Hunter, who's giving them all these hints like, hey, use your plants. Use your plants.
Kilo an eyeball.
And get back at him and make the plants grow and go get your other commander's eyeball and go clone him so you can go and get into their rival school and prank them by making these little plants grow into giant plants. Spoiler, they make these cute little plants grow into giant plants.
I've ever heard.
How is this strategic?
They're little mimic plants, and then they make them all grow, and then they scream when they're in their dormitory, the bad guys, not these guys.
But they're giant, like, little shop of horror plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Carnian, bitch.
They're also protected species, so it is a crime to mess with it. But Holly Hunter over there, oh, Holly Hunter's so quirky. She's like, yes, go ahead and do this. Go ahead and mess with them. Go ahead and mess with all these plants. They're just teaching unhealthy rivalries. She's like, I'm teaching you how to end a war. Yeah, by pranking him back for once and for all, like it's a 1980s movie, but it's not. It's not. This is supposed to be where the best and the brightest come together and excel as a team. And they kind of try that towards the end. They do kind of try that towards the end. This is something that would literally happen on Wednesday. This is just Wednesday in space. But not before they break all of Star Trek again to make their plot. They throw out the cadets into this high combat hollow training simulation. Be the captain of your own destiny at Starfleet Academy. Where did I find this? Where our hologram is running screaming, and I'm like, you know what? You're a hologram. Why are you afraid of anything? And then they realize that, hey, the hologram can just take a bunch of shots, so they go out and use the hologram chick to be the bait for the bullets.
She's porous!
So day one, I noticed the big huge problem with this. At day one, they're more concerned with training these cadets and these kids as for weapons. They're putting a loaded gun in these kids' hands day one practically, or day two.
Side-by-side shootout. The winner is your captain.
This feels like, what, day two? This is their third episode now. The first one's on a ship, the second one's at the school. This is like our day two of being at school. So instead of teaching you guys how to resolve things, you're putting them in these high combat situations where they're at each other's throats and even pitting their own team against each other. Kionian bitch and overachiever girl
I'm Carnian, bitch.
are at each other's throat.
What do you expect?
I expected you to not use my family shit against me.
Your overachiever girl and our Kionian bitch guy, they're at each other's throat because they're both the best and the brightest. And he uses like, oh, you have daddy issues against her, so he can edge her out, which is unforgivable. Not only are you supposed to be on the same team and partners, but now you've completely blown the trust indefinitely. And she's young and stupid and is forgiving. If somebody did that to me, I would not be so forgiving. Ever. Will not forgive that. Cross my boundaries, I'll never forgive. Ever. You're off the table, out of my life for good. You cross my boundary one time. I have to do that because why? Metastasized cancer and a heart condition now. So, point is, this is not healthy for me to have to sit here and pick apart everything that's wrong with modern day Star Trek. Holly Hunter.
Kilo an eyeball.
Holly Hunter, you know why? Because modern day Star Trek should be better than this. It shouldn't be trying to remake Hogwarts or Wednesday.
You seem out of breath. It's been a long day.
And that's what they're trying to make in this episode. You have these rivalry faction houses in one school where they're playing pranks. That's Harry fucking Potter. That's just Harry Potter. Go make Harry Potter, Alex Kurtzman. Stop making Star Trek when you want to make everything but Star Trek. Was there anything good about this episode? I don't know. I don't think so. The dialogue is still this modern day captain of your own destiny. Starfleet Academy. Where did they find these people? Awful dialogue of teenagers. Bitch, they swear. Holly Hunter swears.
Am I really the only one that believes they need their asses handed to them?
I don't need their asses handed to them, but... Just because you're charging for CBS All Access, Paramount Plus, whatever they're calling it nowadays, just because you're charging a premium does not mean you have to put swearing in everything. Or gore. Again with the eyeball, too. They gotta go in and get the other rival commander cadet teacher guys.
Which is what the Chancellor was trying to tell us.
This is...
eyeball.
I have to go through a whole
cloning his eyeball
style
now.
heist.
Because Illuminati? Again, like we didn't notice already 700 times before, they always keep repeating the eye gore and eye gouging. 0 out of 10! It still sucks and it's not getting any better. The hologram completely proves my point about why AI is stupid. Because you could just send the AI and not people, and then there's no point for people anymore. There's no point to actually learn anything if you're just out there creating new life forms to replace you.
I think I swallowed my combat.
Already?
Ow!
Don't be a baby.
That makes people obsolete. So the fact that they're even using this artificial intelligent hologram life form girl as the bait to be shot at because she's impervious to bullets because she's
porous!
because she's a being of light matter. I don't remember how they said it. She's a hologram. My point is, not Holly Hunter. This other chick scratching her head. The chick's scratching her head. A Chaonian bitch is holding a plant. They use the plants. This is something that would literally happen on Wednesday. This is just Wednesday in space. They would just put these man-eating plants in the Wednesday thing, and they would use magic to make them grow artificially. That's all they really did in this. They want to make Wednesday, and they want to make Harry Potter. I don't want to watch either with Star Trek. I want to watch Star Trek. 0 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching me rant and rave like a crazy person when it comes to bad new Star Trek, but we used to have good Star Trek. I am Mecca. I will see you guys later. Bye.